Hey guys, Selena Michelle Alston coming to you live from my home office here in Ackworth, Georgia. Do you ever struggle with a process and you just decide to quit because things aren't going the way that you thought they should, or the process isn't taking the short amount of time that you thought it would, or you just got frustrated and you're just tired of, and you want to get to the end of it. You want the results, but you don't want to go through the process? Well, you are in good company because I was the exact same way. I could not, I was very impatient. I could not stand doing something over and over and over and doing the little mundane tasks that it took to get to the results that I wanted and not seeing the result immediately. Things just bothered me. It's like I'm doing everything that I need to do, but I'm not seeing the results from doing everything that I need to do. Not saying that there weren't any results, but it's just that the results that I wanted weren't there. Well, today, this video, I'm going to help you out a little bit. This is something that helped me. Aside from my favorite book, aside from one of my favorite books, telling me that all things work for the good of them that love God, and that God has plans for me. He knows the plans that he has for me, and he laid them out, and it's a plan for me to prosper, a plan for me to succeed and things like that. There's also another book that I read, and it had basically the same stuff in it, and it's called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and that is highly effective people. Let me make sure I enunciate affected versus effective, highly effective people, and that's by Stephen Covey. And in the book, I believe it's habit number 2, he talks about beginning with the end in mind. So that's going to be the tip today to help you out if you are one of those people who struggle through the process, who struggle through the mundane tasks and don't see why you need to do these things to get to where you want to go. You begin with the end in mind. So that means let's say you want to build a house. A house cannot be built without a plan, and that plan cannot be made without someone seeing in their mind what that house is gonna look like. So this tip uses your imagination to the fullest. So if you see yourself being a coach, if you see yourself speaking on stage to thousands of people, if you see yourself being a millionaire, you have to begin the steps of getting to that stage, of building that house, of being that coach. You have to see the end result before you begin it. So that means you have to know in your mind that doing XYZ, it's going to get me to the place of being a coach. It's going to get me to that next level. It's going to get me on stage in front of thousands of people. So you already have in your mind what you want to do. Now it's time to actually take the steps of getting to do it. And I know it gets tiring. It gets a little bit boring. you get to a place where you're like, oh my God, I have to do this again. And yes, because you can't get to the top of the stairs without stepping on each step before the top stairs. And even if you skip a step, you still don't get straight to the top of the stairs, if you understand, if I'm making any sense at all. I hope I am. I hope I'm helping somebody out there. Let's say you have a 16-step staircase. You can't get to step 16 without at least touching step 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You have to go through these steps in order to get to the top of that staircase. So my advice would be to just keep in mind what your end result will be, what you want your end result will be, and think about the process that it will take you to get there, and work the process. Don't take the shortcuts, because a lot of times we take the shortcuts and we might miss something very important along the way. And I just told my kids this. The process helps build your character, because it helps you prepare for the next level. Because you, as a bodybuilder, I'm going to use a bodybuilder. A person cannot just jump into lifting 500 pounds before they even lifted 1 pound. You have to start small and then build up and build up and build up. And that's what the process helps you do. The process takes you from day 1 all the way to day 151, or however long it takes you to get to the results. So I hope that helped you out. Begin with the end in mind. Don't stop, because when you stop, it takes so much more time for you to get restarted and to get back to the point where you stopped. So just begin with the end in mind. Think about where you want to go and allow the process to take you there. So again, this is Selena Michelle Alston, and I thank you so much, and we'll talk soon. Oh, before I go, that was a long, awkward pause. Before I go, if this helped you out, share it with somebody else out there who you think it would help. And visit my page on Facebook, Selena M. Alston, the Work at Home Mom. Again, I'm signing off, and we'll talk soon. Bye.